Well, today we are taking a look at the Outdoor Edge Slidewinder. That is right, folks. Welcome to another episode here at Gideon's Tactical. I'm your host, Aaron, and that is what we're looking at here today. A little outdoor edge, little tool, little pocket tool that has a box cutter, has a flat head, has a Phillips head, has a bottle opener, and has a couple other little cool features that we're going to look at today. It is not going to break the bank. At about $10, I picked this up over at Blade HQ. They have a couple different color combinations. Links below over to Blade HQ, Amazon, and Knockaround Sunglass Company. Don't forget about those if you're looking for inexpensive eyewear that high performs, polarized, UV protection 400 rated, and kids, custom shop, male, female, the whole 9 yards. Check all those links below at the end of this video for any of the content that you see in this video. So cool little design. Connected with me, $10. Might be a great gift item, just backup, pocket tool. So we're gonna break it down, run it up against a couple others, and just talk about the Slidewinder and see if it's a good, little inexpensive box cutting pocket tool for you. So let's go ahead, hop over to tabletop and see what it can do. All right, we're gonna have a little fun. I do have some other box cutters, basically, that we're gonna look at as well, just for concept as we discuss this Outdoor Edge Slidewinder. With all that being said, guys, so you're gonna get a couple different color combinations on this little guy. I got the blue because that's one of my favorite colors. They do have black and orange right now as well. And we'll talk about the main reason why they named it this first. So you have this little track here, you got the little red button. You can kind of overcome the lock and just push it straight out if you want to, but really the easiest way is to depress the little orange button, get your blade out there. Will come with a razor blade, so that was nice that you don't have to, you can literally gift it to somebody or, pull it out and begin using it. You don't have to go find a razor blade, so that's nice. And you can see the little spring back there, and then you're gonna have about an inch sticking out. It's definitely not, compared to some of the other ones we're gonna look at here, not as much blade exposed as some other ones out there on the market. And I did a lot of just backyard tasks, cutting cardboard, obviously, opening packaging, doing some cordage cutting, doing some rubber, doing that type of thing. And, it seemed to work pretty well. I had okay grip on it, not the best because it's a pretty compact little tool. Coming in, I just wanna make sure I get my information right here. 1.6 ounces, I mean, that's great. Really lightweight, so, you're not gonna feel it in your pocket, so that's really good. The one thing that I noticed out of the gate was that if I put a ton of pressure straight down on it, you will overcome the locking mechanism and it will just bounce back into place. So this is a light duty tool, all right? This is not something you're gonna go, run into the job site. I used to be an electrician. If I rolled into the job site as an electrician and used this, I would regret it right away. This is for light duty, EDC stuff, opening packaging, opening boxes, cutting a few pieces of plastic, rubber, that type of thing. And you wanna carry this to do all those light duty stuff, and then maybe, you spent $10 on that, and then, you dropped, I don't know, $70 on your Kershaw Blur with S30V, that you just don't want to be doing a lot of that like mundane little, cardboard cutting. This is more of like your go-to tool, or you have a combat, tactical folder that you spent $200 on. You have an Emerson, and you're like, yeah, dude, that's for like my self-defense, brutal stuff. And then this is just for my, simple EDC task. It will absolutely do that. It is not a hard use thing. And if you put enough pressure straight back on the lock, let's see if I can do it on this table here. I want to cut myself. Couldn't get it to do it there, but I have depressed it without accidentally hitting that button. Now, the cool thing is that for your average EDC, you're going to bust it out, use it, and then you just tap that little orange guy, boom, zips it right back into place. It's a lot of fun to use. It's cool that they named it the Slidewinder. I think it's a great, appropriate name. The lock is decent for EDC tasks, and it's a fun little mechanism to play with. So it absolutely does its job, and for $10, I'm very happy with it. Now on the back side, they do give you a pocket clip, stainless steel, and then again, that polymer on the other side. And what we are looking at is an overall length of 3.5 inches from front to back, and then you're looking at a thickness of 0.28, so nice and slim, and cool pocket clip, that they're willing to give that to you, so it's not just like a lanyard type of system. They do have a lanyard hole for 550 paracord if you wish. And then we have 3 other tools basically. You have a flathead, which I really like that they made pretty slim, so you could actually cut a lot of like Amazon packaging open that way. So you could use it for that. It was absolutely doable to do like light switches and those type of things around the house, which was pretty sweet. So very functional as a flathead. The Phillips head is kind of like a, it's not a 3D, it's almost like a, I don't know, it's not 2D. You can see one side is tracked, the other is not. Works great though for basic, you know, Phillips head tasks. And then we have here your bottle cap opener. Now, if you use this a lot, you are going to chew up the plastic on the other side here. Just so you can see that right there. I did chew up the plastic a little bit, but you do have that metal lip on the other side to use as a bottle cap opener. And then you even have a little jimping right there. So it's a very functional little compact tool. I really dig it a lot. Now for pure box cutting, is it the best tool on the market and at around $10? No. The Gerber, I think this is the Easy. I can't remember. I'm annotating it in right now as we're talking. This is a great, you know, you could literally take this to the office and it looks kind of like a money clip. It's even designed to kind of be like a compact money clip. And what you're going to get is a screw right there to swap and replace the blades. Open that guy up. You're going to get a lot more blade length though on this guy. Let's see, just to kind of show you here, and hopefully this camera, there we go. A lot more blade exposed, so I can use it. I have a liner lock there, like a pocket knife. Now it's more sharp and abrupt than this guy would be. This one's a little bit more contoured. You can just see there with my large size gloves, I basically got 3 fingers. This one I can get all 4 fingers on and choke up right here and have a little bit more control over the blade and then close it up. This you could actually like EDC in an office and it would make a lot of sense, the Gerber. This guy is more of just kind of like a general backup, you know, EDC tool. You can replace the blade just by pressing the orange button and pulling the blade out and swapping it, and then you just put it back in, get to catch properly, and then you're good to go. So very easy to swap the blades as well on the Slidewinder. And then yeah, so this guy, $10 or less, this is a great option just for box cutting, for EDC box cutting. Then if you actually want to get kind of like medium duty, this Husky really gives me a full grip, lock back design, still nice and slim, nice loop over pocket clip, really good blade there. Really like this. This is kind of like my general, if I'm really going to do some work, then this, but I still want it to be like something I could EDC and carry like for the day. If I knew I was going to be breaking down a lot of stuff, but I wanted it in and out of the pocket a lot, I would do this. And then if you really want to go heavy duty, this is like one of my favorites right here, is this Husky. No locking, but still has a tip down pocket clip, meaning like no joints, sorry. Slide lock. You know, this thing is sick, pretty beefy, great handle ergonomics, full size. I mean, this is going to be like when I did my electrical work, this would be something that I would be rocking. So these tools are more like EDC. I think that the outdoor edge with the Slidewinder has definitely, you know, hit a little niche. I think it's a cool little tool, great little gift item for light duty EDC tasks. Well, folks, there you have it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Hope it's been informative and helpful. I think it's a cool little tool. It's a cool little backup tool. It's not ultra strong, as we've discussed, and it's not going to be anywhere near, you know, like this Husky. And this guy is definitely going to have more functionality, but you know, just doesn't have quite the extra little features that I think are very useful that this little guy has, and you know, it's decent durability. So, great gift knife. You know, throw in a stocking, you know, the holidays are coming up, Christmas, that type of thing. Add to, like, you know, you got maybe a flashlight and you're like, yeah, man, I just want to add a little something extra. Fun little tool that I think will get a lot of usage, particularly in like EDC kits, you know, or just backups to a backup. You know, it's a functional little tool. You know, people around the office would definitely, you know, it's non-threatening with, you know, fun little colors, and, you know, you can get a couple little aspects that'll, most people, flatheads and Phillips heads and a bottle opener and a box cutter. I mean, most people, they're not gonna, you know, the average Joe who's not really into EDC, everyday carry stuff and multi-tools and pocket knives, they're gonna find huge, I think, versatility in the tool. So maybe friends and family who aren't really into the environment yet, it's a good introductory tool to kind of get them interested in what else is out there. So hopefully this has been informative, fun, and just giving you some food for thought and showing you what the Slidewinder can do, what it cannot do, and pointing in the right direction. So thank you so much. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook. That's a great way to see what's up and coming. You current subscribers, rock. Thank you so much for your support. If you're new to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. We throw up videos every single week. It's fun. It's a blast. Don't forget about the mailbag and throw your questions in there, and you might get your questions answered in an upcoming video. And yeah, you don't want to miss out on just all the content that we're throwing up. Don't forget about the Gideon's Tactical Show playlist below. Completely different than gear reviews, just fun, entertaining, and we have a blast. So, guys, thank you so much for coming over today. Always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.